Yes, we are back. Back again in Train Sim World 3, back again to do some more trips. This time, back again in Scotland, because we were here recently. I think we were here recently. Were we here recently? I'm sure I remember being in Scotland. Anyway, we're back again in Scotland, in Glasgow, where this is, to do the Cathcart Circle Line. I always think of Heidi High, Miss Cathcart. Anyway, if you're watching this, I know it's going to be one of those. If you're watching this on YouTube's, hello. I was actually waving at the screen then. This is going out on a Saturday. There's other things on other days, including some other train stuff on another day, the Wednesday normally, which is the day between a Tuesday and the Thursday. There'll be links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get this route, which I've just realised I haven't actually linked. Okay. There'll be a link down there to where you can get this route for YouTube users. Yeah, not that one. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page as well. Where you can watch me live. I know, it is. And there'll also be a link down there to the Discord server. It started well. We'll let the people on. Good morning to TR9, Crispy, and CN. Let's unlock the doors then. Let's let the peoples on and off the train. I don't know why they stood there. And why is this guy stood here? Is he trying to get in? What's going on? What are you trying to do to me? Is he going to try and... some sort of stalker. Oh, there we go. That's better. Thank you, Crispy. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing, Connor. Right. So we're going to... Well, we're going Newton. Not very long route. I forgot how short this was. But we'll go there anyway. Right. We'll lock the doors. Let's give it some volumes. Is this a double thing? It is, isn't it? Am I in the forwards? I think I'm in the forwards. We appear to be. Release either breaky. Blake's already released. No, break. There's movement. Oh yeah, there's definitely movement.
Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is in use at this station for your personal safety and security.
Blakey from on the AU Butler. Yeah, it was. Okay, let's do the go thing then. Pollock Shields West is in 1.6 of the distances. So we'll do a passenger run because, well, that's what we're doing. Easy, Crispy. And then we'll maybe do there's freighty ones I think as well for this. So maybe we'll have a go with those. I can't do the words today. I had way too much sleep last night. It's affecting my brain. I feel too awake. I'm not used to this. So yes, departing Glasgow, the Centrals. On our way to some places, including Newton. Well, the Isaac bloke, wasn't he called Newton? I am well rested. Yeah, nearly 12 hours sleep. I'm extremely well rested. I think I've just been tired for weeks and it all just caught up with me yesterday. I've had about 4 coffees this morning. 4? I think 4. Yeah, so I'm all good. Right, 25 mile an hour limit. And the yellow thing, light thing, the yellow light thing, the light thing that's yellow. I'm sure I did do, didn't I? Did I? I think I did. The Edinburgh to Glasgow thing. I did that recently, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Am I just dreaming that? Did it not go on YouTube? I can't remember. Right, we have a red, so we'll get ready to do the braking thing. Was it last week? I wasn't here last week. I was in Cardiff and Reading. Oh, you scumbag! Changes to yellow. Okay, fine. Just change to yellow then as I approach it. Just be like that. And now we got another one. Are we just going to be following reds this whole journey? That's the thing. Week before. I don't know. just to answer the front door. That's ridiculous. Hope you weren't sending your PJs, Crispy. Although I currently am. Pair of shorts and a t-shirt. Well, there's an image. Thanks for that. We are going to be... It's going to be yellows in it all the way to the place with the thing and the people and the platforms and stuff. Another yellow. Come on. Oh no, we've gone green. Okay, well I haven't gone green. The light's gone green. If I'd have gone green, that'd involve me being in the Hulk. What do you think is the best UK route in Train Sim World 3? Tough one. For me, it's between London Commuter and West Cornwall Local. You'd like me more then? Oh, you don't like me now? Thanks, Crispy. Yeah, London Commuter is probably up there for me because of the length of route, but I like West Cornwall Local because it's diesel. Right, 800 yards, and we have a the green lighty thing. We're due at 750. No, we're due at 754. It's currently 756, so we're going well. It's only a short run, this one. It's only 30-minute route, which is a shame, really, because I quite like doing an hour-long route, but we can't. Well, not in this train, anyway. I don't know if there's any other trains that we can do with this. We will look and see after we've done this one. Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be arriving at Pollock Shields. Be very careful how you say that. Excuse me. I want to do Glasgow subway again. Maybe one day. I was nearly going to do Bakerloo line this morning, but then realised I only did that recently. And I was going to do the TGV thing, but then I realised that I'm no good at that. So I thought I'd do this instead. Oh God, don't go to emergency brake. We have arrived in Pollock Shields. Unlocking the doors.
Oh, yeah.
That was a noise. My unrealistic expectations are normally quashed. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Insanity. There was some extra E's in there. I chucked an extra 2 in just because. Is there actually an E in Insanity? Insanity. Y, isn't it? Insanity. There's no E's in. I chucked an extra Y in there then. Insanity. Sanity. Insane. Insane has got an E. Sanity hasn't. Yeah. Okay. You can do the Bakerloo line hoodless. I can do the Bakerloo line topless. Does that count? Let's... Maxwell Park. I'm in one of those moods today. Maxwell Park is next in 840 of the Yuds. We're going to move? Okay. I had 700 yards. Topless, now that's a thing. Oh, it's been like, when it gets really hot in this room, that it is a thing. I haven't quite done naked streaming yet, but it's been close. Because leather chair, and that wouldn't end well. I have streamed just sat in my boxers before now. When it had like those 40 degrees last year, it was just ridiculous in this room. Every year I go, I'll get air conditioning. Nope, doesn't happen. It's going to be 20 degrees out there today, I think. Currently 13. Hello, is it me you're looking for? That's an image. Well, thanks, Crispy. Hopefully, you know, a bad one. Braking. It's not very much of the distances between the places and the other places, is there? I've got at least a month before it gets too hot. Indeed, I got a week off at the beginning of July. So there could be some heat streaming. Is that a word? Some stream heating.
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. If you feel faint, seek help at the next station.
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. What if you're like just sat on the sofa? Would you want to have a bottle of water with you? What if you don't have a shower? It'd be really inconvenient in the shower, wouldn't it? How are you supposed to wash yourself if you've got holding a bottle of water? That just seems a stupid idea. Objective complete. Shorelands, platform 2 is the place that's the next one. So yeah, we'll do this journey, obviously, because that's the one we're doing. We'll see what we can do, because I've never really done anything in anything. But I can't words. With diesels, that's what I meant. Freight thing. Wash yourself with the bottle of water. Could do. Pour the water over you. But then while you're in the shower, it would make a difference, would it? But then surely, if you got the top off your water bottle, it'd fill up with water from the shower. And that'd be warm, hot water. It just seems a bit of a stupid idea. I think they should be always carry a bottle of water with you, except for the times when you shouldn't. I think that needs to be the thing. I need to rephrase it. It's like that. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you. It's really difficult because if you're in the middle of the countryside, you've got to go home, get your personal belongings, then go back to the train station, have a cold shower. You could. That's an option. As option goes. As option goes? No, as options. I can't. As options go, it's one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now arriving at Shorelands, depending on how you're pronouncing it. It's all in the pronunciation, don't you know? Should we do the stoppy thing? Do I smell toast? Oh, I could have had toast. I got bread. I had a sausage sandwich. Anybody want some toast? Oh, this station's so... Oh, no, people are getting off. But I say this station's so busy. But people are indeed doing the getting off the train thing. And some people are doing the getting on the train thing. It's a whole... That's why it's here. That's why they build platforms and everything. Because people... It's an interchange. People to go between being on a train and not being on the train anymore. It's a clever idea. You know, at a certain point where the train goes, where you get to, if you want to be on the train... And it takes you to another place where you can get on or get off. Obviously, if you're already on, you'd have to get off. You don't have to get off. You could get off. You can stay on. But you're going to get to a point where you're going to get off. Otherwise, you just find yourself living on a train. Anyway. Next is Pollock Shores East. Hang on. Did we just go to... Hang on a minute. I'm sure we went there a minute ago. Some people might like living on a train. Some people might. Oh, that happens, I should imagine, daily. That people get woken up when the train reaches its final destination and they've missed their stop. That was a whole tangent. It was. I went there all by myself. I was thinking the tangerines in. I thought, why would you say a whole tangerine? I haven't had a tangerine in a while. Pollock Shores East is approaching. Well, it's not approaching. I'm approaching it. Oh, more of the braking. Less of the braking. Less of it. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. We have stopped. It's not a very rapid, not a very high-speed route, this is it. You could probably walk between these stations quicker. Just get rid of the train and just put a footpath. Because by the time the train stopped, the doors were unloaded and reloaded. That's what they do. And then the train's departed again. You can just walk. Conveyor belt. Just put a conveyor belt on. A conveyor belt's constantly running. You just leap on the conveyor belt and then leap off when you're at the place you want to get off. That'll work. I could have just revolutionised travel in the UK. Hang on, was that real light? Hang on. Oh no, we're okay. Right, release. Right, Langside. Go. Or just walk. Walking's also an option. You could do that. Means that the train companies probably wouldn't make much money if people didn't use them. I think that's their whole porpoise in life, is to, do the transportation of the peoples between places and other places. Ladies and gentlemen, the next stop is Langside. If you're departing here, then get off. If you're not departing here, then don't get off. That makes sense? I was on a train last weekend heading down to Weymouth, and the conductor on board was one of the best conductors I've ever had on a train. He was the most upbeat person, and I actually tweeted at Southwest Rail because he was that good. He called everybody friends. Good morning, my friends. Welcome aboard this blah 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 service too. And whenever it approached the station, he said, "Never forget, mind the gap, mind the gap, mind the gap, gap, gap." Whenever he was absolutely hilarious. He actually made a few people were smiling on the carriage. I think during the journey, that was I got on at Winchester, got off at Weymouth. But during the journey, he must have had a break, because then we got to Bournemouth. We got off, got back on again, and he was on the next service going down to Poole. And he was just brilliant. He was just an absolute credit. He was so good. And then he got replaced by someone else who was just normal grumpy guard. It's like, oh, it's not the same now. Whether he would just come on shift or was about to end shift, I don't know why he was, or whether he's just always that upbeat. If he is, there's something wrong with him, obviously. Right, Kings Park, 1.2 miles, I can cope. Yeah, so I got on at Winchester, got off at Bournemouth, then got back on at Bournemouth, got off at Poole, obviously an hour gap in between, and then got on at Poole, got off at Weymouth, and then got the train from Weymouth all the way back to Winchester. That was last Monday? Monday. Yeah, he's an absolute credit to SWR. He was so good. And when we got off at Poole, because he was on the Bournemouth to Poole, we got off at Poole. He was helping a wheelchair passenger get on with the ramp, and was just so bubbly and upbeat. It was like, the wheelchair passenger was the most important person on the train. And couldn't do enough for them to make sure that they were okay and confirm where they were going. It was brilliant. It was really, really nice to see. Oh, that's speeding. And we have a red. So we're not stopping here, but we do have a red just past this station. I want to stop. Oh, we obviously can't stop there going this way. Poorly planned, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very short route. That's why we're going to do I've looked at some of the freighty stuff. See what we can do after this. I haven't really done any of that. Obviously wary that we got a red approaching. Well, it's not approaching us, we're approaching it. And now we wait for the light to change to another colour. A shade of like magenta or something like that would be quite nice. I guess we're waiting for something to go either coming from down there to going up there, or coming from up there to going down there. We're heading to the Newton, the place that's new, with a ton at the end of it. That place. From Glasgow. We're late, so I'm wondering whether that's affecting things. I wonder if now, because I'm late, the AI has now got really confused. Let me try the tabby thing. Denied. Wait for signal to... Oh, hang on. I hear a train. There it is. That'll be a train. That's a train. So we've got to wait for that, I'm guessing, to clear the station as well, unless we're going to go in on a different platform. So that's got to pass the next signal before it's going to let us go. Or at least we know now why we're being held here. We shall wait then for the light to change. So he's got to go into the station, do the loady unloady thing, and then do the departy thing, and then we can go into the station. So we are going to be held here for a couple of minutes, ladies and gentlemen. And then we will carry on towards Kings Park. Yeah, well, I was 5 minutes late. So I'm just being held outside. It's fine. We're in no rush. Other musical groups are available. So yeah, last weekend marked the probably end for a little while for me of my train journeys, gallivanting around the UK as I have been. Nothing planned train wise now. Probably for the foreseeable future. Okay. Also, I've got to wait for them to leave the station, going semi-retirement. No, it's just no plans. We got a group meet-up thing at Busfest at the Gaydon Motor Museum, 1st of July. That's the next get-together. Nothing planned after that. Oh, there we go. We have a yellow. Right, Kings Park. Problem is now we're going to be chasing that. Well, I can't see we've got many more stops to go anyway, but probably chasing that train if it was a longer route. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now approaching Kings Park. A light here for Kings Park. And places around here. Stopping. More of a stopping. Unlocking the doors. They're waiting that side. Oh, no, there are people this side. But I say, train's here, not there. Anybody getting off? No one's getting off. No one's getting on either. I imagine we've only got one stop to go, I'm guessing, maybe? Although we are running 9 minutes late on a 30-minute service. So it's going well. Locking doors. Doors are now being locked. Croftfoot. That's a name of a place. Oh, hang on. I'll put it into reverse. Bear with me. There we go. I got on the other train. Well, yeah, this one's running 9 late. They're going to, aren't they? They go, hang on, why would I'm just going to get on the next train that comes in. 9 minutes late on a 30-minute route. I'm good at this. And they expect me to do 50. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, we got to 40, 41 even. And now we did a breaky thing. Braking. More braking. More. That'll do. About there. That'll be fine. Thank you. Unlocking doors. Oh, people getting on this time. We've only got one stop to go, I think. Maybe. Possibly. Slightly. Probably not. I'm not going to look. I like the element of surprise. That was more. It was more. That was definitely, there was more. There's more. The world more. I said that the last one. I did. I don't know. I don't know why. I haven't memorized the stop listings, the order at the stop things. How many, the names. I haven't. I didn't. We'll see what the next one is. Is this Newton? We'll have a look. What is it? It is Burnside. Oh God, no. Okay, this one isn't the last one either. It's definitely got. So we're due the next stop at 8:11. Current time 8:18, and it's a mile away. I would be sacked tonight. Day one, going out on your own. Yeah, no, sorry. Just don't come back tomorrow. DCI Burnside from the bill. Should bring that back. I'm surprised they did. Right, yellow light thing. It's like, yeah, 30-minute service, arrives 10 minutes late. Right, so this might... No, this isn't. I was going to say, this might be the last stop. It's not, because we're going to Newton. This could be the penultimate stop. Well, like a lot of TV shows that they bring back, isn't it? They try and bring them back with the same cast. It just doesn't work. The only one that I like they brought back is an American show. It used to be called Roseanne. It came back and now just called The Connors. I really, really like it. The same cast it was on, I think it's in the 90s. All the same cast, apart from Roseanne. Right, we are braking towards Burnside. Could this be the penultimate stop type place? CSI as well. It used to be called just CSI. That's now come back as CSI Vegas with the same cast. Well, in the first couple of episodes it was the same cast. Now they switched it out. But yeah, that's really good. Yeah, we don't talk about Roseanne. Right, we're now at Burnside. The next station may be the last one. It might not be, but it may be. Let's see what happens. It's like Christmas, isn't it? It's like not knowing. Santa doesn't exist, by the way, in case you're in any doubt. Is it going to be locking doors? Is it going to... Why is my microphone so low? That's better. Is it going to be... Nope. Well, it's still not the final stop. We've got Kirkhill to go. Okay, well, it makes it longer, I suppose, doesn't it? We're due at Kirkhill at 8:14. Current time, 8:22. Will Kirkhill be Kirkhill? No, will Kirkhill be the penultimate stop? I don't know. Why does Kirk have a hill? He had a big load of dirt in his garden. He had to put it somewhere. Oh yeah, don't look at a map. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, the next station is Kirkhill. A light here for Kirkhill. Has the apple dropped yet? No, we haven't seen Newton yet. What if it bruised the apple? What if he still ate the apple? God, I'm late. Look at the speed I'm doing. We're going to be 10 minutes late into Kirkhill on a 30-minute run. Yeah, definitely good at this. Tonight, by the way, back again for some Forza Horizon 5 in the multiplayers. Tomorrow lunchtime, some farming, and then back to our normal scheduled programming next week. A full week of normal streams. Well, you say normal. Well, no, Apple did call one of their... Is it a portable devices they did called the Newton? Yeah, I think they did. It's like one of the handheld things. I'm sure it was called the Newton. It's either handheld or a laptop. Year mid-80s, I want to say. Though I remember it, but no, I don't remember that. I'm only 24. Right, we have arrived at Kirkhill 10 minutes late. Let's
This is a safety announcement.
Uh-oh.
It is not permitted to cycle, skateboard or rollerblade within the station building.
Who rollerblades anyway? Well, actually, no, I did see people rollerblading down on Bournemouth. No, Weymouth seafront. It's quite bizarre. Right, locking doors. Right, is Newton the next one? Is it? Is it? Is it? Yay! Newton's finally is the next stop. Where we were due in at 8:17. Current time, 8:25. You say fun fact. When anybody says to you anything that starts with fun fact, chances are, and this is not knocking your fact, it's not a fun one. Fact, yes. Not a fun one. 1992 for the Newton. Wow, okay. I was slightly off with my calculations then. That's tunnely. That's definitely quite tunnely. I could say, fun fact, male giraffes are taller than female giraffes. Might not be a fact, might not be fun. So yeah, we're going to try one of the diesely routes after this one. See what we can do. Oh, is there another passenger train? I haven't really looked. There might be another passenger train thing that I can use with the, being the passenger train. Oh, well, that's pretty pants, isn't it? I remember the Cathcart Circle Line. Is this the same one? No. Am I thinking of the other one? The 5 Circle Line I'm thinking of, isn't it? The one that's in the Train Sim Classics. I have pretty pants. I have some that are quite colourful. Yeah, 5 Circle Line I'm thinking of. The one that goes across the bridge thing. I always get that one and this one confuzzled. We are arriving at Newton, where this train terminates. Please get off. There's people waiting to get on. Why are you getting on? The train terminates. Well, it doesn't. I just have to get out. All change, please. Oh, hang on.
Hello there.
Opening the doorsy. Passengers are low. Oh, it's not bad. We were like 12 minutes late on a 30-minute route. I'd call that a win. Right, so we can see what else we can do then, scenario-wise. It's quite a nice train, as trains go. It's quite boxy. You've really got into Train Sim World. I hate you all. We hate you too, for just for clarity. Just remember that the one with the F5 bridge goes over the F4th bridge. What's the 4th of Fife? That just... You've overcomplicated that there, Crispy. 41 minutes and 51 seconds to do a route that... Well, I ended up, 10 minutes late at Newton. I'd call that a win. You mucked it up. You did a bit. Go and sit in the corner. Okay, right. Let's do another one. What else we got on timetables then? So we got some diesely stuff then. If we go class 31 from the Tees Valley line. Glasgow, we've done that one. Glasgow Central to Neilston. Let's take that then. Let's see what happens. Is this going to be the rail tour thing with the diesel thing? Oh god, I got to remember. Okay. Can I open it? I can. Can I open the other one? Okay. Oh yeah. Holy crap. Okay, that's loud. Hang on, I've lost my arrow keys. Bear with me. Right, cab lights, no. Instrument lights, we'll have the instrument lights on because foot warm, I don't need that. Tail light left side on, route indicator lights on, tail light right side, engine room light off, cab light off. So where's there not? Air brake, goods, no. Air brake, passenger is what I want. Haha. The big switch. The big switch. It's fine. I'm already late. No, I'm not. 14:02. We got lights on, we're okay. It's not difficult. Oh, it is. Need to get you here, Crispy. Show me how it's done. Well, it's too late now. I've got to go. Right. The big one on the right side at the rear. What? The big one on the right side. What, that? The AWS? That. Happy now? And the other side. What? Right, let's see then. There we go. We have movement. Putting a lot of amps. Well, I think the brakes might still be on. Hang on. I've definitely got some brakes on. Should that not... I'd put that on... Hang on. No, I put it on air brakes passenger. I think I should have been on... that's better. I should have been on vacuum brakes passenger. There we go. We've got movement now. Onwards. Have we got one on the rear too? Yes. Yeah, there is a trailing in it. Yeah. Well, it wouldn't let me go when I had the air on. At least now I can coast. So got to go via Glasgow. Where's our final thing? Go via, stop at Neilston. Also got to go all the way to Neilston. Okay. Just get a bit of a look at the line. See, I like this era of diesels. I don't know if I've got a favourite blue era diesel. That does sound good though. Right, so going via Pollock Shields. I just want to give it the beans though, didn't you? Like, we're not going to get the opportunity to do that on this route. So maybe we'll give this one a run and then see what we can get in some of the other diesels then. Just imagine it'd be the same sort of thing. Who chose the route? Me. I want to do Cathcart Circle Line. Yeah, this is much nicer than the 314. Stopping it is going to be interesting when we have to. We'll worry about that when we actually have to do the stopping thing. Poor 314. I know, trains have feelings too. Was that the same one that was on the Edinburgh to Glasgow? Because it didn't sound as good. I'm sure on the Edinburgh to Glasgow it sounded better. Yeah, it didn't seem to sound better. We need to get me on the real thing. You do. I was only just saying that my train shenanigans have probably come to an end for a while now on my whole getting trains to places. Alright, going via Pollock Shields, 35 limit approaching. It's been my favourite line I've been on recently. I really like the Wales stuff, if I'm honest. It was quite nice when we hopped on and off the trains going from Cardiff Central down to Barry Island. We did some hopping on and off. I actually quite liked that, although we were waiting on trains and there were some that were cancelled. To be stood around on a platform in the sunshine was actually quite enjoyable. I think the trains have a bit more soul to them. Unlike the Winchester to Weymouth that I did on the Monday, I was just in a boring, like, anonymous looking train. It just wasn't the same. I think once all the diesels do go, I think it'll be an absolute shame. Right, 1.2 miles to go via Cathcart. They were wondering, not wandering, they were wondering. You really struggle with that, don't you, Crispy? It's wander. I wandered lonely as a cloud. Not I wandered lonely as a cloud.
Please remain behind the gap.
Well, at least you can spell the word tomorrow, unlike someone else. Right, so here's our 35. Let's give it the beans. Yeah, don't mind this as a train. We'll jump in something else after this. I do like the fact that it does give you extra scenarios when you've got other locos. Confused. Excuse me, what? 17 months. Thank you very, very much, Confused. You're obviously confused, but I do really appreciate your continued support, as I do the support of everybody. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Oh, yeah.
And Johnny, thank you much for the follow. Yeah, we got 20 now. So we do the slowlying. Being vacuum brakes, it always confuses me. So release the brakes and apply the throttle at the same time. That works. So at some point we've got to try and stop this thing. Objective complete. Stop at Neilston, 7 miles. Okay, we got 7 miles to give the passengers, oh not that one, give the passengers the next of kin card to get them to complete it, because, you know, just in case we don't stop and we go flying through, we'll have their details, obviously. You really are spending money, aren't you, Crispy? I quite like Peak Forest. Really must go back and do that again. Right. You're pretty much going to end up with every UK map, aren't you? Or routes, which I can highly recommend. I wouldn't bother so much with the American stuff. Well, for the UK stuff, it's cheaper to do all the UK stuff than it is to get all the American stuff. Obviously wait till there's sales. There'll be another one in a few weeks, I'm sure. Well, it does. Obviously they're going to earn less money from them, but it does give them a boost. Sat at the back, they're just ticking over. See, it's a run backwards and forwards. 47 on the way back. Whether this one was. 31 on the way there. Quite a nice airy cab to this one. I do quite like the fact we've got these drop windows. So there can't be many UK routes you haven't got then, Crispy, surely? flat out doing 42 miles an hour. Tonight, back with some Forza Horizon 5 in multiplayer. Don't know how multiplayer it's going to be, but there'll be a couple of us at least doing some racing. And then tomorrow lunchtime, back on the farm for some multiplayer farming. And then normal streaming schedule next week. For the first time in a long time. There's going to be some Train Sim Classic on Tuesday. Maybe some flight on Wednesday. Farming on Thursday. Golf on Friday. Next Saturday lunchtime, some Train Sim World 3. Next Saturday night, we'll try again for some Wreckfest. And then next Sunday, more farming. So for the next few weeks, or pretty much for the whole of June now, normal streaming schedule. Oh, we got 55 in 2.3 miles. I can't see us achieving that. 18 add-ons, 8 of which are routes. What, do you have got or you haven't got? I'm guessing that you haven't got. Well, some of those will be American. Yeah, it's only a couple I haven't got, and that's some of the train ones. I've got all the routes. Oh, it's just the UK ones. Blimey, McCharlie. Oh, okay. See, if you hadn't bought the whole flight sim thing, you don't want to do flight, you want to do trains. Alright, 4.2 miles. That was 15 quid. Oh, in that case. So I literally just flat out doing 44 of the miles in an hour. Oh, so it is going well on your plane then, Crispy? See, what we need to do next, I hate to say this, and I apologise for swearing, we need to get Derek to buy a console so he can understand the benefits of Forza. Because his PC won't run it. Okay, 3 miles. I don't know at what point I'm going to have to... Yeah. Ryanair charge... Oh, you want oxygen? Oh no, we're going to charge you for that. Or buy a good PC. Well, yeah, there is that. .5 of the miles. I'm already panicking about stopping. It'll be fine. Really? I think I'll just slow down extremely early. I think that's probably my best option. Oh, this is from the Tees Valley line, isn't it? Well, buy the Tees Valley line then. That's all British freighty stuff. I thought you'd like that. Might actually do that next week. I've done that for a while. I'll do it next week so you can see what it's like. Or you could go back and watch some of my old content, you know, because it is there on the YouTubes. I think you'll last a week. Well, no, this is you. Needs to do more Pride liveries as well, being it's Pride Month. Right, 0.8 miles. That was a noise. Oh god, we got a red. Well, get on with it then. Somebody got anything else going on for the next month? Well, whose fault's that? That sounds like a you issue. I did tell you to go to Jersey. There's this, well, you were wanting somewhere to go. I suggested, well, Bergen first and then Jersey. Right, are we actually going to be able to do the stoppy thing in this? I quite enjoyed that actually, just trundling. I do like a good trundle. Am I going to America? Not this year now. I really want to go when I've got someone to go with, if I'm honest. The train bit I didn't mind doing alone. It's the bit after the train bit was the bit that I wasn't... it's the bit after the train bit that I wasn't too happy with. I don't mind the driving aspect because I was going to drive from LA to Vegas, then to Arizona, and then down to Nashville. So that bit didn't bother me. It's just having someone to talk to. So yeah, I shall wait until I've got someone to go with. So maybe next year. It's a bit of a drive. Yeah, I didn't mind it. It's only 8 hours or so from Vegas to LA to Vegas. It was similar to Winslow, Arizona, and then was a fair drive down to Nashville. But yeah, over a couple of days, fine. Locking doors. Stop it. Hang on, I thought it was over. It's over. Stop at Neilston Head Shunt. Red. Why know that? I can see it's red. Wait for signal to change. Fine. So it must be something coming the other way then, I would say. Hang on, we're rolling backwards. Bear with me. It's okay. We can have a look at the carriage while we're waiting for the red. Oh, look at that. Proper carriage, that is. Decent sized table. Proper leg. Who shut the door? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Someone shut the door. Hello? Probably decent sized toilet as well. Still red. These carriages all the same, or have we got a corridor carriage on here as well? No, that's the same. Oh, excuse me. No, all the same. We are now waiting for the light to change to a colour that's not the red one. Excuse me. Hello. Can you change? Can you change, please? I need to go. I need to go down. I need to go down there. Can you? Hello. Can you change? I've got to go down there. No buffet car. Oh no. Climb up steps. That's me. Sit in seat. What are we waiting for then? Oh, that train. I reckon that train is just coming behind me. Could be a cow on the line. I was going to go attacking it with a chainsaw. We'll be fine. So is that going to leave? Yeah, I reckon this train behind me is going to leave, and then we've got to wait. Because I'm sure that wasn't there when I approached. When I did the approaching, you know, when I arrived, approached the thing with the thing. Is it going to leave? No, we're still red. Don't know why I turned to look at the signal because it's up in the top right of the screen. But, you know, it was a thing. Due diligence. There's a word. There's two words, actually. Due and diligence. Ah, okay. It's going that way. That, okay. Wasn't expecting that. So, well, that's not going to affect me, surely. What we're establishing here. It does seem to be going well. Unless it's a broken scenario thing. Because you've only got to go up there. And I'm guessing reverse back into here. Because then it makes a return trip. It could be another train coming down. Oh, it could be another train down there waiting to come in here. So it's got to wait for that one to go before another train comes in. And then I can go. It could well be. Talk amongst yourselves. Lovely weather. 16 degrees out there now. It's getting warmer. Oh, what is in here? What is in here? Where's my thing? 23.5 degrees in this room. What's the... So I'm there. No, it's the end of the line. So there's nothing coming this way. What's it waiting for then? If there's nothing coming that, why isn't it giving me a green? If the line, that's it. I reckon it's a broken scenario. Hi, Hawkland. Denied. Right, you know what I'm going to do? Right. If I can't take the train there, I'm going there. I've arrived. It ain't gonna be unless it is a. Hang on, let's just check the points, shall we? No, they're in my favour. So it's not like I've got to wait. No, I'd have to go up and then change them anyway to come back onto the other track. It almost looks as though it's a broken scenario. Oh, hang on, no, we got the... Damn it. Hang on. Okay, bear with. It wasn't there before. I'm sure it wasn't there before. Yeah, we're not actually doing 39 miles an hour. That's a lot of wheel slip we got going on. Yeah, that wasn't... Surely it wasn't like that before, was it? The signal? I don't think it was. Right, so we've got to stop at the end here and then go back. Shame we couldn't just carry on, really, isn't it? And just jump in the other end and go back the other way. Is it actually going to clear the points? Come on. Really? Really? A yard. You're not letting me do it over a yard. No, I'm beyond it. That's the other way. There we go. Objective complete. Distance walked 666.68 yards. Damn it. Okay, well that was that one in the 31. 31. I think it's 31. Is it 31? Could have been 31. Let's do another one then. So timetable. Is that? Yeah, it was 31. So if we go, I'm not. I know Derek's not going to like me for this, but I'm not a fan of the 20, purely for the reason it always ends up in the wrong end of the bloody thing, so you can't see where you're going. I'll try it, but if I end up in the wrong end again, we'll do this one then. Neilston to Newton. If I end up not being able to see where I'm going, it's your fault. Okay, we're okay. Damn you. Okay. This thing got a key? It hasn't, has it? I don't know if it has. We got a key in this? Keys in the other desk. Well, that's no bloody good, is it? Why sit me in the wrong flipping desk? Oh yeah, there. There. Okay. Right. Forwards. Can we open a window? I got curry tonight, so it'll be tomorrow we need to open the window. Hang on. Oh, well, I'll say this isn't the 20, it's that end. Why does the seat face the other way? Because you can drive it in both directions from the same cab at one end. Okay. Oh, I can grab a little shaft. Hang on. That's a horn.
Oh, yeah.
Jay, thanks so much for the follow. Right, so we've got to stop here then. Okay, people playing football, although you can't see them. I see football people. Right, it should be easier to stop, hopefully. Hopefully.
Security personnel tour this station 24 hours a day.
They must be knackered. Right, unlock doors. I've got to say, and I know Derek loves this thing, I'm not a fan. Just looks like a big shunter. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But, you know, it's diesel. We'll go with that. Minus 100. Well, for not liking the Class 20. It's a reason. It's a fair and just reason. It's a reason. Right, stop at Newton in 12 miles then. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beauty is in the eye of the beer holder, yeah. Or in your case. Right, trying to keep the amps in the green. Or the beer holder, yeah. The beer holder, bee holder. Trying to keep the amps in the green. Not working very well. Right, 11 miles then to Newton. We got 2.1 miles, we got a red. I do like the modelling, which is pretty much the same in most stuff in Train Sim World 3. They completely nail the train modelling, and the audio is fantastic. And some of the routes are really, really nice. That's route, not route. Route. Hopefully that red changes, because stopping could be interesting. What's the thing in my house that supplies Wi-Fi? A router. Unlike the woodworking implement that's called a router. Yeah, spelled the same. Yep. But it's root. Pronounced like a tree root, but spelled R-O-U-T-E. It's not pronounced route, as in R-O-W-T. We invented the language, you ruined it. Not you personally, obviously. It's probably you to an extent. Oh, it's your fault. I don't like vacuum brakes. Stupid things. They do indeed suck. Brakes that are vacuum powered. Oh, you scumbag. Okay. Let me get a green. All that faffing around with the brakes. Okay. Ugly bloody thing. It is only a train a mother would love, isn't it? You're down. Oh, cheer up, Crispy. Right, 9 miles. Oh, I've got another bloody red. Why can't they put them in a line where there's no other people? Stupid flipping reds, just when I start getting the mementos going. Yeah, he's been to Jersey, so won't be any of that. Luton to Jersey, I don't think I'm going to get much duty free there. Right, if I go slow, hopefully the red will change. That's the plan. Still got 8.6 miles to go. So yeah, so there's only one train you can use for passenger service on this, which is the 314. It is quite a short route, about 30 minutes from end to end. But yeah, quite nice doing a bit of diesel stuff, and maybe jump into the 66 next, see what that can do. So I started earlier, maybe here for a little while longer yet. Because quite frankly, I've got not a lot else to do today. Just over 12 hours sleep. Well, 12 hours after. Well, I did get up for half an hour. So technically I had about 11 and a half hours sleep last night. So I feel suitably refreshed today. Probably grab some food. Indeed. Being it's the time of lunch. Well, we got a green. I actually threw away food today, which I always think is quite wasteful, but bacon that had gone out of date, bread that had gone out of date, biscuits that had gone out of date, orange juice that had gone out of date, and a quite considerable amount of chocolate. Food waster, yeah. Pretty much. Well, I buy things and then think, oh, I'll have that, and then don't. And it goes out of date. So yes, tidied up the spare room this morning. No, chocolate had been here a couple of months, basically. It did. I mean, well, some of it was out of date. Some of it I just, unfortunately, threw it away to get it out of temptation, which is a bit wasteful. But if it's in the fridge, I would have eaten it. Out of date is only a suggestion. Right, so you've got a 20 limit coming up in 2 miles. This noise this thing's making reminds me of being stood in between the carriages on a HST. That lovely creaky sound. But I say we're actually accelerating. I've only just noticed we're going downhill. That would do it. Why do birds suddenly appear? What the hell's going on? Why can't I apply brakes? Okay. That's an issue. I can't apply any brakes. Yeah, my keys I mapped to the brakes aren't working. Okay. I'll have to use a lever in the cab then. Three years after... Oh, God. Yeah, I wouldn't dream of that. I do every couple of months just go through the stuff in my cupboards and just get rid of stuff that's out of date. I was in a cleansing mood this morning. Yeah, my brakes. Okay, that's definitely an issue. It was working earlier. Okay. I may have done something. Or not done something. Depending on how you see it. Well, it's still 5 miles from our stoppy place. We came down here earlier, didn't we? In the 314. Because, oh. Hang on. Why is... Okay, my views are now... What is changed? I now can't change the view. Okay, I've done something. Where's Crispy when you need him? Yeah, I can't... Hang on. Oh God, hang on. What's gone on there? Okay, I can now change the view. I've definitely broken something. Houston, we have a problem. It's me. Alright, 4.7 miles to Newton. Oh, that's a noise. Yeah, just give me a simple train with normal brakes. That's all I ask.
Please have your ticket ready for inspection.
I haven't got a ticket. How can I have my ticket ready for inspection? I don't have one. I reckon I've changed the control. Why is it doing that? Come on. It's almost as though... So I can't press escape. Somehow I've... Come on. I've touched a keybind that's changing my control method. And I don't know how. Which means I won't be able to escape at the end of the... at the end of the thing. What have I done? I've done a thing. Yeah, if I press escape, it takes me into the Windows thing. What have you done, Train Sim? I have to see what happens at the end of this then, if I can actually exit out of it. .7 to go. I've broke Train Sim. So I'll get to the end. I can't. Well, I can brake, I suppose. I just can't exit out the scenario. Oh. It'll be fine. It won't be. It's going to end in calamity. I know I'm not going the speed limit, but I'm just worried about my amps. Because they're slightly red. So let's end up grounding to a halt, which hopefully doesn't happen. Yeah, it is ugly. You've got to give it that. Well, I was under 1,000. I haven't touched anything. $16 miles an hour. There's a train, and you can tell that by the way that it is. Uh-oh. There is some slowing. I'm going to have to give it the beans, aren't I? Sorry, engine. Otherwise, we're never going to get there. I don't know what I've done with my keybinds, so I might not be able to exit the scenario when we get to the other end anyway. Oh, I'm flat out. It's not going to go any more than 1100 now anyway. We're just about maintaining the speed. Well, it's definitely a slower pace look at the line, isn't it? Oh, now we're going downhill. Speed, more speed. And the fact I got stopped in a mile and a half. I 1.3 miles. Oh, 1.3 miles ago, 40. I'm not too worried about that. That's dark. Yeah, my keys that I've mapped to work the brakes have definitely stopped working. I've pressed some sort of keybind in the game that disables keys. Some of the keys. Not all the keys. I don't know what I've done. Yeah, I can't. Oh, God. Oh, God, we got a red. Uh-oh. Oh, well, now he stopped way too early. Okay. Oh, I don't like vacuum brakes. I may have mentioned it. Well, it's fact you got to put them on, then instantly take them off again. I'm glad we don't have those in cars anymore. I'd be crashing a lot. I suppose it's different in the real thing to simulation because you can actually feel that they're working. You don't get that in this. You just get a sense of, well, the speed dropping. You don't actually feel the engagement. Oh shit, I forgot I can't brake. Right, let's see if we can try and stop somewhere near where I should be stopping. Probably easier to drive modern electrics than it is to drive these things. Oh, shit. Where the bloody hell's Crispy? I'll sort out my keybinds. I'd say everyone just get off and then just stand right there. That's the way to do it. Don't go anywhere. Just get off and stand there. Literally just getting off and just piling outside the train. Objective complete. What if I just use it mouse? Okay. Main menu. Right, that one done. Look at settings. Controls. Keyboard controls. How have I pressed something to change it? Zoom in, zoom out. So it's none of that. Open map, run, take screenshots, not that. That's not that. I've definitely done something to change my controls. Because if I press escape now, it does that and brings up Windows. So what the hell's going on? So is it, hang on, is it now, is it out of full screen? It's none of that. What has gone on? Oh, this is for the rail driver thing. I looked at that years ago. The fact that it doesn't seem to work with every single train. I don't know. There's definitely something wrong because I can't press escape without opening Windows. I don't know. What have I done? How have I done something with by changing it's none of that. I don't know. I don't know based on that if I can actually do another. Oh God. Come on. Route. Because I can't click off anything. I can't. Ooh, bugger. There we go. Until I can work out what's gone on there, we may have to end. I've obviously done something. There we go. Well, we've gone a couple of hours. That's fine. I did start a bit earlier. There we go. I will, in that case, then end there. More trains back next Saturday lunchtime, where hopefully by then I'll know. Well, Train Sim World 3 anyway. I'll know what I'm doing. More trains back on Tuesday. Next stream, though, back in 5 hours' time for some Forza Horizon 5 in the multiplayers. And then back tomorrow lunchtime for some of the farming thing. So thanks to you lot in chat for keeping me company for the last couple of hours. And to this lot as well, providing that works. Yeah, I've obviously pressed a keybind somewhere. It's fine. Thanks to Jay, Johnny, and my unrealistic expectations for following, and Confused for resubscribing. Thank you very much indeed. There we go. Enjoy your Saturday afternoon. I'll be back with some idiots this evening for some Forza Horizon 5 racing. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching.